entitled to answer this question. Why do there need to be rules? Why are the rules different? That's a very fair question.
Okay, that's okay. Sit down.
No, let him finish.
No, I'm answering this question. You sit down. I'm just answering his question. You sit down. He has a very, very fair question. Why?
Oh yeah, I seen in the tough guy, man.
And it's a fair question because here you have, let's take your example where you open it up and you put in wherever it is, 50 cents, and you get a newspaper. That has different consequences in terms of its impact on the way people can move around, in terms of, the whole ambience of whether a police car can get by, whether people can walk by, how you regulate that space. So that's treated differently than someone who sets up like a table or something else and wants to sell something there. So there's reasons, but you have to but you're right, you got to be able to justify. The government has to show, and that's what we are, the city's the government. We got to show what our reasons for that. If it doesn't stand up, you're right, they'll be thrown out in court just like that case was. So I don't know if that's the answer to that question, but that's the question I heard.
No, you're right. That's the way it's going right back to the courts again.
Well, what I'm trying to do is to get it, be very candid with you, so the court will throw your case out. I couldn't be any more candid. So they'll stand up. Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let's be honest here. Here's what the judge says. He says any enforcement is unconstitutional. He says that the city's going to be trying to figure this out for the next 40 years. So you guys have a bigger problem by trying to come down here and enforce what the east side wants, because the east side thinks that we're taking away from their plate, which is not true. People come down here for the specialty items that everybody in here provides. You guys don't need to be monitored. You guys don't need to be told what to do. You guys just need to stick together and work this all out within. The city is always going to be wrong. It's always going to be unconstitutional for them to regulate the west side, any portions of it. Master Incential says that each product, before you can say it's not free speech, has to go through a court process. If you all file against the city such as we have and stick to what you guys really believe in, the west side needs no regulation. We need no more cost. It's costing them more money to try and regulate this side. And in my tentative judgment, it says it is unconstitutional for them to enforce it because the sizes are not commercial size spaces. Anyway, they're not giving you guys commercial size spaces. That's just a bunch of crap. The judge says it in his tentative. He says, now, you're going to be here for 40 years trying to figure this out. He's telling the city this. He says, look here. He says, why do you think this? You have to allow ample opportunity. If you make the P zone or the I zone inextricably intertwined on one end and this end, which I've been to the meetings and I've said no. I said I'm not going for this because here's what it is. It's going to cause segregation.
Yep.
Segregation is an offense. I'm offended by that. You have to put those sections all over. By the time you do that all over, right?
Yeah, for sure,
have that
folks.
manpower to management. LAPD doesn't have that time to manage it. Let's be honest. Here's what we really want to do. We want the boardwalk to time, place, and manner, just like the judge says. After 40 years, there's going to be another 40 years. Well, here's what we want from you, is just to be left alone, and we're all adults here. Yeah, you're going to have some problems. Yeah, it's not a perfect world. But if you understand those problems and begin to share and begin to care, then you're going to have an organization. You guys has caused more disruption, more money, more cost effective for the east side, because they're the one that's paying for it, because they didn't pay taxes. They're the one that pay the taxes. And yes, you guys are never win. The judge says in the tentative 99.9, you guys are going to lose. And I'm the kind of person, I'm a real freedom fighter. I will sue the socks off you and go to jail for it. And sue you again.
Aren't you a vendor? A commercial vendor?
What's a commercial vendor?
is.
What's a commercial vendor for?
Inextricably intertwined. I'm African American.
Anyway.
I sell shit. It is inextricably intertwined with who I am.
Right.
Muslims, the Ninth Circuit has already ruled on this, and it said that we are protected. It said it. So what you're doing is you're trying to separate.
Let me, Michael. Let me add one thing because we're in this. No, this is important. Don't forget it. This. Okay, but this is important though. No. I need. This is one statement. This is important. No. I asked a question. I need one statement to add today. This is important. This is the city that just stood here and admitted that there's a thing called an I zone and we're inextricably intertwined, right? But they're still banning him from stepping foot from goddamn Navy to Washington Pier and all the way out Pacific. This is the city who just admitted that. See, so don't trust anything. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. The city will lie to you too, and they will tell you that these things are legal and that these are constitutional. That's not constitutional. Else they would be in a settlement.
Cut the outlaws, man.
Norm, here's what we really want. Here's what we really want from you. We want to be, how many of you guys want to be governor by yourself and not have a city hall? Raise your hand.
No.
If you feel that you can be governor, no, it's worth continuing.
It's not going to stop the commercial vending, which is the main problem.
Well, then if it's not going to stop the commercial vending, then the city has to take them to court and sue them.
Right.
This is I'm telling you what's going on.
That's true.
The city has to take each individual and sue them, but they can't join force with. That's what the judge says. He says the only thing that you can do, you have to go through. I'm telling you what the law is.
I know what the law is.
Well, wait a second. Thank you very much. Wait a second. I came here to listen to other people. I listened to you.
Okay. No, we're good.
You have to court, your lawyers.
That was good.
You come to court. Matthew comes to court. Listen, you're absolutely right. We're in litigation.
Yeah, we are doing it.
You're against me. I got it. Fair competition. You state your views. I'm going to state
what
the
the
city's
injunction says. What did it? Explain.
What are you talking about? There's no tentative injunction. There's no tentative injunction. You're talking about you're making it up, man.
We'd like to go around the room and give everybody a chance in some sort of order because we
You
don't
haven't won any case yet, so hold on, babe.
What did the tentative?
We'll see what we do. We'll find out in court.
You want to fight me? Yeah. Only chew you up and spit you out of your voice.
That's bullshit. You shouldn't even be talking to us then. If the case isn't over, you shouldn't be talking to us.
You're residents.
What kind of attorney?
He can lie.
I'm not. He doesn't know anything, man.
He's gonna lie to you.
We need to go on.
That's the case law. Mastro Vincenzo.
Let us decide who we want to listen to.
Mastro Vincenzo. That's the law that protects artists.
Let us decide.
But we have one.
This is my new instant flavor. It's called Mastro Vincenzo.
His wife is a judge over at LAX, so believe me. That's bullshit.